Hello everyone, I'm just Ian, welcome to this new YouTube video. Today we're gonna build something a little weird. Today we're gonna build the newest dinosaur, newest hybrid from the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer. Only we don't really know how it looks like. Let me explain. So LEGO released set pictures of almost all except for one of the sets that they're gonna bring out for the new Jurassic World Rebirth. But in all those sets, there was no hybrid dinosaur, no D-Rex. And we did see the D-Rex in the trailer. I'm gonna roll some clips of the trailer right now so you can see. Okay, so now hopefully you kind of know how it's supposed to look. But for this build, I'm mostly gonna look at concept art. And I'm doing this because we don't have official concept art of the dinosaur or monster because it has like 4 arms. It's kind of weird. But there are some fan interpretations of how it's probably going to look like. So I'm gonna use that to actually build the dinosaur. And you guys are actually extra lucky because I've already built up the dinosaur and you're gonna see it like... So here it is, the Diablosaurus Rex, or D-Rex, how it's probably gonna be called in the movie. As you can see, it's quite large. If we take a look at the size of the build and a random minifigure, for example this Spider-Man, you can see that this is a beefy build. This is quite large. I used 2 of the $10-15 T-Rex sets to create this, and I even had to use some parts of my own to actually finish this build. So yeah, it's quite large and it's quite some parts, but in my opinion it looks great. All the aspects of this build went pretty well, all the details. I think I captured the look of this so-called animal pretty well. Maybe the head is a little bit too flat and not like big enough, bulbous enough, let's just say. I think the dimensions of the arms and the legs I've captured very well. If you look at the trailer or the shots that I've shown you in this video, you can see the hand is supposed to be like pretty large compared to a human. For example, if we do it like this, you can really see how long the toes or claws are on this dinosaur. And it just works pretty well to get that look of it walking on its knuckles. That just looks very cool in my opinion. And of course you have the little tiny T-Rex arms right over there. Now for a different size comparison, I'm just gonna put it like this. Maybe straighten it out a bit. And then I'm gonna take a actual Lego T-Rex for its size comparison. And you might think that the T-Rex is bigger, and you would actually be kind of right. Because the tail of the T-Rex is longer, but the height of the D-Rex is, well, he's taller. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna be in the movie. I have no clue. The movie's not out yet. We've not really seen anything official from the D-Rex except the few little clips I've shown you when I'm recording this. Of course, there's also no Lego D-Rex in any of the already revealed Jurassic World Rebirth sets. That's kind of why I really wanted to make this video. If we take the T-Rex out, we can go into some of the more finer details, like the scales on the back, and of course the head that's on a ball joint, and of course has an openable mouth with some tongue detail right there. Can open it pretty wide. You can see I tried to use some different colors of green. I don't know what color the dinosaur is going to be in the final movie. It's probably gonna be some brown grayish, but I just had a ton of these green parts from the dinosaurs that I've already built up. And in my opinion, this just looks way better than having a completely gray figure sitting on my shelf. So, kind of my own choice. You can see I put some extra claws on the back here for some more detail. And you know what? Let's get into articulation real quick, because he has quite some good articulation. We of course have the tail that's on 3 different ball joints, so you can go up, you can go down, you can go left, right, you can do basically whatever you want with this tail. It's not too heavy, so it still is supported quite well. Then for the legs, you can move them in, out, left, right. They're also on ball joints. Same goes for the ankles, also on ball joints. So you can try to get him to stand like this. That's actually pretty cool. Let's put him back. Yeah, that's actually very nice looking in my opinion. That's pretty cool. That's actually awesome. Now, the head I've already shown you. The jaw moves and it's on a ball joint, so that's cool. Then let's go for the small arms first. Get these out of the way. You have a ball joint here and a little hinge right over here. So you have basically all the movement you would want in those. You don't want too much movement in that. Like, it's just pretty finicky then, so this is just fine. And now for the big claws and big arms. Of course, he needs to be able to stand on these. So that's why their movement is a little bit more restricted. So they has just regular ball joints up top. But then when you go down to the ankle, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the ankle. I have no clue what the autonomy is of this creature. You can see that he cannot move up and down. That's so that he wouldn't fall over like this very often. So it's basically just locked. You can move left to right. So, for example, you could have him like this. Have it be more outwards. But as you can see, it might break off. Gotta be careful. That's my fault. Move it back here. But you can't move this up and down very much. It's for stability. His fingers are movable. They have 2 joints. So you can have him like grasp something. That looks cool. Something like that. And of course on the other arm it's exactly the same. They are basically identical. Let me put just mirrored. Put these claws back on the ground. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's my Lego T-Rex. In my opinion, it came out very nice, very cool. Has some striping detail over here in the body. Yeah, and I'm just very happy with this build. Trying to build something and you don't even know how it's supposed to look or how it's gonna look exactly in the movie is a challenge I haven't really had yet. It's very unique, but it was very cool and very fun to actually experiment and to make a creature that looks different than all the other dinosaurs in the world. And of course, this is more a movie monster than actual dinosaur. But in my opinion, it's just awesome. It just looks cool. It's a fun idea, a failed test. Jesus Christ. A failed test. But I think this test was a success. So, if you like this video, like, subscribe. You'll see me in the next video, which is going to be about Lego Invincible. If you don't know what Invincible is, it's an amazing comic. And it's being animated into a show on Amazon Prime. It's great, I highly recommend it, so my next figure or build will be invincible. I already posted some sneak peeks about that, so stay tuned for more, and you'll see me in the next video. Goodbye!